everybody, Good Buddy Q here with
Dignified.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You're here.
I'm here.
We're here for a Let's Discuss about an AU that is near and dear to our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful. It's simple. It's pure and wholesome. It's a dog owner AU. You're like, what's a dog owner AU? What does that do? Everybody has a dog. That's it.
Yep. Just everybody gets a dog. At least one dog. Maximum of 3 because 4 is a lot of dogs. So, like, Germany already has 3 dogs. He doesn't get more dogs.
That's too many dogs.
Too many dogs.
Too whole many dogs. Ugh, sorry. But yes, so... And we haven't given every character a dog yet. And it's like, it's not the type that's like, oh, have the creatures, the nations be a dog. So it's like them as a dog, like Nekotalia is. No, they're actual dogs. Legit dogs that they own.
Yeah, it's just like, they're dogs.
I'm a dog.
But, you know, since they're bonded with the nations, they're practically immortal, so... Dog! More dog! Dog life!
Dog
so
life
much dog.
everywhere. Yes. It's great. And it's like, this is simple, this isn't really much of an AU. Technically is by definition, so it's like, just let them be wholesome and have dog things and adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's simple and pure. And everybody needs some innocent, calm time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Let's go with the breeds of the ones that we do have, and we're going to talk about. So, Russia's the first one, and his started the whole AU. Her name's Rika. She's a white Borzoi, or also known as a Russian wolfhound. She's adorable, and I love her. Then we got America. He's got Cooper, and he's a beagle. Beagles. We got Japan, who's got Fuji, the Shiba Inu. He's also got Pochi, who's a Japanese Spitz.
Yeah, gotta remember the canon dogs.
Yeah, canon dogs are not excluded from this. Canon dogs need to be here. Yes. Then we got China, who has Wangze, the pug, and Putaogang, the Shar-Pei. It's cute. Got England. He's got Winston, the bulldog. And also the Queen's Corgis.
But those aren't actually his dogs. He just watches them sometimes.
And everyone else thinks they're his. And he's like, no, it's this dog. You got Prussia. He's got a little Fritzy, the Italian Greyhound. A little Fritzy's a little stack of twigs. You got France, who's got Marie, the white full-grown poodle. Like, big old poodle.
Yeah, like... standard poodle, whatever you call the big ones.
Yeah, not toy doll. Stereotypical looking. Then you got Romano with Tartufo, the black Legato Romagnolo. I can't fucking pronounce it.
Legato Romagnolo.
Yeah, you're a lot better at Italian stuff than I am. It's true.
But yeah, that's all the ones that we came up with thus far.
Yeah. Oh. And we don't really have much stories for it, but it was also a side thought of Canada having a Malamute named Kuma. I saw someone with that one of, like, instead of Kumajiro, it's a dog named Kuma. It's some sort of, not replacement per se, but just extension of it, just goober. Yeah, we don't really have much for that one, it was just one I saw my friend Maddie Munn have. So I was like, yeah. Anyway, so we have stories for all of them, for the most part. Rika, the white Borzoi of Russia's, again, she's the one who started all this, because we just talked about it one day, and it was like, this is great, so we came up with adventures for her, and here we are. So the reason behind her name is Borzoi means swift, and Rika means river. So she's swift as a coursing river! She's a man. Everyone would make the joke even before us.
It's true. I mean, that was the whole point, is that we made the joke.
Yes.
And thus the name.
We beat y'all to it. She is so happy and excitable and very curious about the world around her. But she is also a large twig.
Mm-hmm.
So she knocks things over by accident.
Yeah, especially what with her large snoot.
As Borozois have.
Yep.
Just knocks things over. She don't mean it. Like, she wants to sniff what is in the glass, but she ends up tilting it over instead and just spilling it everywhere. Or she's like, oh, you try. Please don't. She also likes to yodel a lot. She's a very vocal doggy when she wants to be. And it's adorable. America, though. America has an interesting relationship with this doggy. Because he's always like, hey, that's a weird looking horse. And Rush is like, what? That's a dog. And America has never let that joke go. He, to this day, still calls her a horse. And all of the terms that go with it. It's like, hey, you want a sugar cube, little pony? Gonna get a saddle? You gonna go take a ride?
Yep. America's all about those Borzoi basically being horses jokes.
Yep. It's like such a swift cloud. Goat. A mighty steed. Is everything you can call a Borzoi, he calls her. But she don't care, because she's like, this guy's giving me attention and lots of pets and is very happy in my direction. I like it. And Rush is like, please, no!
Because she's just a dog. She doesn't know.
Yeah, she don't know anything. And everybody loves this dog. And it makes Russia dismayed a little, because it's like, it's good that she's getting a lot of social time, but there's his dog. And it's like, everyone keeps, talking to her and sometimes stealing her. That happens a few times. And it's like, now he's still alone! And that's sad! Like, America and Liechtenstein ended up stealing her for a talent show once. And Liechtenstein, was with her and she put a goat collar on her and little horns. And she did a yodeling thing. Because Rika, she goes, ow, 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 ow. And so she did group yodeling. They got, second place. Or she's like, I should be mad. But I'm not. He can't be nice to the little girl.
Yeah.
Well, he can't be mean to the little girl.
Yeah.
Nice. He needs to be nice to the little girl.
Must be nice to the girl.
Yes, must be nice to the princess.
And, we like to imagine Belarus stealing Rika so that, she can just send him pictures like, I'm petting your dog. You should come over and get her.
And he's like, no! And so he calls up America, being like, hey, can you get her back for me? America's like, yeah, sure, I can totally do that. So he goes over to Belarus's house and, comes in and sees that she's, chopping up meat. And he just freaks out and shrieks of, oh my god, you're using her as meat! Ah, you sickos! And Belarus is like, she's literally over there. This is for my dinner. Calm down. He's like, oh, okay. And so they just both team up and take selfies with Rika and just piss Russia off even more. Russia loves this doggy. This doggy is great, but everyone loves her too, and he's kind of sad about it. So we got the next doggy. We got America's dog, Cooper. Mostly it's named because of Copper from Fox and the Hound, but he's a beagle, not a full hound. So different name. He's like, close enough. Cooper. And yeah, Cooper's really fucking loud. He barks at everything. If y'all don't know about beagles are really good hounds for hunting and stuff like that, because they smell everything and their ears pick up scents from the ground, so they hang on to it, so they're really good hunters. But when you don't use them for that, they get really annoying. I had to live with beagles most of my life, so I know this. So yeah, he's smart. He gets out when everyone's he smells something, he just takes off, and America's like, yeah, go get it, buddy. Just please come back. Please. Sometimes he don't, but he comes back eventually. Beagles are smart.
Mm-hmm.
Also, America likes to mess with people with Cooper, because, sometimes there's, we like to think of bring your dog to work day, and, just brings them to the meetings and stuff. So there's all the doggies all together, oh! And then they're about to settle for a meeting. America leans in close to somebody. He's like, hey, You wanna see something neat? And they're like, what? He's like, oh! Then Cooper starts howling, and then all the dogs start howling, and everyone just stares at America, being like, why? He's like, he's a fucking troll. Cooper's a fucking troll. They all are. Romano's convinced it's possessed, because it barks so strange. It just frightens him so much. Just burrows at him, and he's like, that dog's not natural. Paracrest compels you.
Okay, so that's Cooper. That brings us on to the next one. Japan's dog, Fuji.
Fuji!
Yeah, like, Japan didn't name him. He was already named Fuji. Like, after, Mount Fuji. Because this dog is stubborn, and when he doesn't want to move, he will not budge.
He's a stubborn pup. Like, originally, like, the reason why he wasn't named by Japan was because he was originally a foster dog. And, sorry, like, the location was being moved, or something was happening, so they needed to put the dogs and animals in different places for a while, and Japan's like, I got like a month. I'll watch over this dog, this Shiba Inu. This guy, no. He's a very angry dog. Like, he was mostly bought a lot and always given back because, seemed okay at first, but he's very angry. He bites everything, but when he bites, like, you can't really punish him in front of the customers, because then it's like, oh, you're bad people for just denying this dog what it wants to do. So he just developed this habit of just biting, and since it's been transported so much, he's just very hateful and very iffy around everything, and just bites and is stubborn and won't move or listen to anybody. He's just the most independent, and it makes Japan so mad because he can't do anything with this dog. It's kind of concerned from how much it's angry. Like, when the time came to get rid of him, like, at first he was pretty glad, but he realized the more he was in the house, like a whole month went by, the more he actually began to chill out. And it came to just dawn on him that maybe he just needs a stable home and a calm life, because if he gets to be with them, he gets to have immortality, so he can have all the time in the world to just figure out what a nice place it is and just relax and calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, Fuji, you can stay. I will help you have a better life and not be hateful towards the world and me.
Yeah. Because it's like, if you just send Fuji back, then it's just gonna be the cycle over and over. But staying with Japan, he can just chill out.
Yep. Love Fuji.
Yeah. And Fuji does not like walks. And he's a bad influence on Japan in this way because, like, Japan can easily just use it as an excuse of, oh, Fuji doesn't want to go out, I might as well just stay in too.
However, Pochi, bless Pochi, Pochi knows what's on the up and up, and, knows what's up with Japan. And so he tries to keep him going of, like, even if Fuji doesn't want to go for a walk, but Pochi wants to go for a walk so he can go outside and, have good things. Like, Pochi's a good dog. Pochi's a great dog. He's very kind, especially to the cat. And so Pochi tries to be an example for Fuji of, like, this is how you should do things, this is how you should treat people, and just, like, do as I do, and be Pochi-senpai. Fuji don't give two shit. He's like, other dog, whatever. It's gonna goes on the way. And Pochi's like, no. And Japan's like, listen to Pochi-senpai. Pochi knows more than you. Be good. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Fuji, oh my god. Fuji will eat cabbage. He has a thing against cabbage and Japan does not know why. Just whenever it is on the table or nearby, he will tear into that like no one's business.
Mm-hmm.
Fuji is... Not Fuji. Japan is like, why you like this? Why? Freaks him out a little.
Yeah, it's weird, though. It can be kind of funny because, like, you know, sometimes just, you know, jokingly, Japan will refer to Fuji as Fuji-san, because, you know, that's what they call Mount Fuji. So, you know, just imagine, like, America and Japan just hanging out, and then, like, in the other room, there's, like, this crunch sound, and Japan just suddenly, Fuji-san!
And America's like, are you okay? That's what you call your mountain, right? Are your monument senses tingling? Are you okay?
Oh, no, sorry, America. It is just my dog.
Your dog?
Well, my other dog. I have 2 dogs now.
You got another dog? Oh my god! Like, what? So it's named Fuji?
Hi.
Oh. Can
And,
I meet him?
Yes, yeah, like, goes to get him, brings him over. America sees Fuji.
Oh my god! It's a doge. It's a doge.
Oh, what?
It's a doge. Oh, he's making the face.
Is this another one of your memes?
Yes.
Oh.
He likes to do memes with this dog. That when Fuji comes to the meetings, he just kind of elbows Canada, being like, hey, bruh, look, it's Doge. Because him and Canada are a fucking meme team, let's be honest. And Canada's like, oh my god, it really is. It's making the face. I know. Oh my god. They just freak out. Japan's like, I don't get you two.
Oh, and another situation with America and Fuji. Just like, you know, Fuji can, you know, bite a little sometimes, get a little nippy. And like, you can tell this story.
Yeah. Like, America's kind of used to this sort of thing, because, you know, you got Cooper, who's a fucking hunt dog, and just things in general, just animals being this way. So, he's gonna be more experienced with, you know, more wily animals. So one day, Fuji's being a little shit and just trying to nip at him. And he's like, I, no nips, no nips, no nips. Fuji just kind of stops, kind of sits. And Japan's like, how did you do that? What did you even say to him? It's like, I said no nips. What is nip? Oh, it means like a tiny bite, like what he was doing. He was just trying to get at me. I don't think he was trying to hurt me. I don't know what he was doing. Are you trying to play? I don't know. Nip is small bite. Yeah. Oh, it is like those. Those American snacks. Cheese nips, because they are cheese crackers but small, so it is a small bite. Oh my god! I never even knew. Just freaks out. Japan's like, what? Okay.
Yeah, we do little things like that a lot. Just little scenes develop.
And it's great.
Yeah, like, yet another example. Like, America is, you know, talking about Pochi or Fuji, for that matter. And it's just like, hey, Japan, like, in your language, like, a word for, like, you know, doggy or whatever is wanko, right?
Hi.
And wan is the sound that you say dogs make, like bark or arf or barf, you know, dog sounds.
Uh-huh.
And ko, like that can mean like little, right?
Yes.
So technically, your dog is a little barf.
A little what?
A little barfy! Oh, is that what you are? Are you a little barfy? And starts like giving it rubs and pets.
And Japan is like, what? What? He's just always confused. But meanwhile, if he ever calls any of the dogs a little barfy, at least especially to Japan's dogs, at meetings, Russia's like, so this is what it feels like to have someone call it something else. Okay, I can see the appeal now.
Yep, finally appreciates the joke.
Yep. Also something I remember, sometimes when Fuji is calm, Japan will mess with his face fluff.
Oh yeah.
Just go squish, squish. Fuji just somehow tolerates it. Somehow.